Five Nights at Freddy's is pretty big, and it's pretty well known, but what I want to find out is how it got so big, and why it stayed that way. So this video is my best explanation as to why I think this series has stayed in the public eye for so long. I had quite a few ideas, but I think it really boils down to these three that I came up with. And the first is one you're probably all familiar with. I think it would be important to start off with one of the big things that FNAF is known for, the theories. Now FNAF is not the first game series to have a theorist community, but the theorist community for FNAF was fast as fuck. A new game would come out and the fanbase would have most of it solved in a few months. Unless it was FNAF 4. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that because the community was so active, it kept people engaged for a lot longer. This was also massively complemented with all the teasers that would come out before a game's release. No one really forgot about FNAF because there was something new to talk and theorize about, usually in a few weeks. This also helped build up the hype for the new games. I remember going batshit crazy when I saw the Nightmare Freddy teaser as a little kid. I honestly couldn't imagine these games being as impactful without all the build-up before them. I don't think people would have been nearly as excited about FNAF 3 without the I Am Still Here image.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, not you. We're talking about something else. Everyone knows that FNAF initially blew up because of all the gameplay videos surrounding it, but I don't really hear people talking about the other types of FNAF content on YouTube, namely the music videos. In my opinion, I believe that the music videos help just as much as the gameplay videos, and maybe even more. Not just because of the ridiculously high view count, but because how many times are we going to rewatch a gameplay video or a theory compared to a music video? You would be way more likely to re-listen to a song rather than rewatch a Let's Play video. And you're also more likely to remember it. For example, if someone listened to a FNAF song and then a few weeks later they remember that song again, they might want to re-listen to it. Then because of that, they could potentially get invested in FNAF again through that song. But that's not the only thing the music videos are good for. Another thing I want to bring up is the YouTube algorithm. YouTube's algorithm prioritizes watch time a ton. The longer people stay engaged in your content, the more your video will get recommended. So since most people usually listen to the entirety of a song, it would be really good for watch time. In turn, this would help push out the song to more people on the platform, therefore spreading the range and reach of a video, and in turn whatever the video is about. You see what I'm getting at? I think that because music videos have a lot of viewer engagement and retention, this may have helped FNAF in the algorithm, and in turn it was recommended to a lot more new people because of it. This part really only applies to the later years in the franchise, but I still feel like it's important. So if we take a look at the Google Trends data for FNAF, you can see it starts to get pretty low around 2019, but later in 2020 it starts to rise again for the whole of that year and even a bit into the next. This was mostly due to the rise in popularity of FNAF memes during this period. The three big ones during this time seem to be the man behind the slaughter, Markiplier screaming purple guy, and okay fine, you can fucking say it.
Was that the bite of 87?
Each of these videos got very popular and helped to bring back FNAF for a little bit, but we both know that memes come and go very quickly, which is where the other part of my idea comes in, the nostalgia. Nostalgia is a very powerful emotion, or is it a feeling? Honestly, I'm not sure. But either way, it has an effect on how people feel towards things. People can get nostalgic over almost anything, and the same goes for games, which is why it's no surprise that there are nostalgia compilations for FNAF all over YouTube. People compile their favorite songs, videos, or moments relating to FNAF in these compilations. Hell, sometimes there doesn't even have to be a video dedicated to it. You can frequently find people in comment sections of FNAF videos talking about their favorite parts of the franchise. These nostalgia compilations help people remember the good times they had with this series. And I think that those memories made those people have a more positive view on the series, which I think could have inspired them to play the games again, consume more fan content, or make content of their own. Well, that's all I have for today. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other reasons FNAF could have stayed popular. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that. Also, let me know if you guys like this style of video or not, and give me your feedback. Alright, goodbye guys.